don't feel bad. I'm not looking back. I did what I did, and I don't feel it all. No, 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 no. Hey everyone, my name is Afia Kazuri, and I am a singer, dancer, songwriter, producer, visual artist from Maryland, actually, the DMV area. I studied political science at Columbia, and right now I'm working on my next project, and I'm really excited about it. I actually danced before I sang, and like part of the reason that I even like wanted to sing was like kind of like on a Janet Jackson type of vibe, like to be able to like perform and like dance. So I started doing like traditional West African dance. I even did a bit of like capoeira, which is like Brazilian dance fighting. And then from that, like I started at the church. Like my mom was a minister of music, so every week, multiple times a week, I was in the choir, I was in the pews, and I was singing. So when I first started getting into like actually developing like as like a vocalist and a singer, it was through this artist named Fiona Apple. I think just because I loved her songs so much, I would sing them all the time. And that's kind of like how I started like developing as a vocalist. And I was like, oh, I really like singing. And I started doing other stuff. And here I am. I wish I could like show you, even in my room, right? Actually, this is so cute. So basically this flower is from the I Don't Feel Bad album cover. Like I just kept it. But in my room, like I guess you can't really see that much, but my room is actually like just full of flowers. And let me see, like I've just always had like a love affair with flowers. It's just kind of like the symbolism of like buying yourself flowers, like literally or figuratively, just like always spoke to me. Kind of like falling in love with yourself in a way, but like not like like narcissism, like not that type of falling in love with yourself. Kind of like in terms of like everything that you are and like every like idiosyncrasy and every quirk and like every like bad thing and every good thing as well. It's just like kind of celebrating yourself. So for me, I always just like to have, even in my rooms like at Columbia, like I just had flowers everywhere because I felt like I'm living and I'm working and I'm thriving and I deserve it. I think that we all do. Like we should all kind of like give ourselves flowers like in a way. And then flowers also like symbolize like evolution and growth and like my favorite seasons, spring and summer. So it's just I'm also a summer baby. I was born in July. So for me, it's just like flowers and growth and like vibrancy and like oxygen and just living and thriving. I feel like that's what it really represents. Like I'll never get tired of flowers. So hopefully y'all won't either. As for like the city, I have this like sentimental connection with New York. When I was younger, my grandma would take me up here like every year because she like sold jewelry. So she would take me up every year to like pick out like crystals and beads that she can make jewelry with. And this is like when I was like 6, and she did it even until when I went to Columbia. So this is like amazing tradition that we had. But for me, like going from like Maryland, like a small town in Maryland, to like New York, the second I like set foot onto here, it was just like an energy that was like ineffable. It just really just kind of like consumed me in like the best way possible. So ever since like, that I just knew I had to be in New York, like the way the energy was, like the way everyone kind of does their own thing, the way that everyone's so bold and confident and dynamic and just it's just a magical place, going to Columbia, like kind of like a lot of that like that beautiful vibrant energy was like reflected in the student body. Everyone was expressing themselves, like everyone kind of was wearing their own thing, doing their own thing, pursuing their own like passion and side hustle and just being themselves. And for me, just having that room to create, even like with my dance team like Onyx, like having that room to really like choreograph and like have all these amazing creatives and just like do my thing, and there was no wrong answer to creation. It was just I think like the best kind of like place to really begin my musical career. So the city and Columbia, like amazing. And I'm so glad I was able to kind of like live within both. Be on the lookout for some new music and some new videos and something else that's new, but it's exciting. But I wanted that to kind of be a surprise. But there's going to be some new music coming out, hopefully spring, definitely by summer. And I'm really excited about kind of directing my own videos as well. Kind of like I did with the I Don't Feel Bad, but I want to push myself a bit more. So get excited about that. It's coming out.